Okay guys, now I will focus on design model only. So next whatever coming tutorials will be on some features of design modelers. So now let's start with design modeler. First I will choose XY plane. I will change its units to millimeter. Then I will go to sketching. I will generate one rectangle here. Then I will come out of the sketching and do the extrusion operation. So there is air material extrusion. I will keep S20. The space geometry is now I will pick sketch 1. Then I will generate. Now this is what the final block of extrusion. I will change this 10 mm. Then I will again regenerate. So yeah, so this is a block. Now I will again use extrusion command, and this tutorial I will only focus on this extrusion operation. So just pick this face, go to sketching. Now this is the plane assigned to this face. Let us start with a circle. I made one circle here. And then I will extrude that circle. Sketch 2 is a circle. Now I will change these options. First, we have already seen add frozen. Now I will use a cut material. If I use cut material, its direction is reversed. Now we are actually going to cut this block by the circle, and after generation you will see it has made a hole here. Now let me do other operations like imprint faces. I chose imprint faces, the same circle, the same operation I am now regenerating. And if I generate, then you will see it has created new faces. One face here and one face here. So it has only cut the faces, not the solid. Now this imprint, why we need this imprint? Actually, suppose if you want to do some analysis and want to apply a boundary condition, loads, pressure on some region, some defined region. So let's say I want to apply pressure on only this face. So now in static analysis system or any system, I can apply pressure on this face only. So, or I can apply fixed support on this face only. So to facilitate all these things, to apply boundary conditions, we can create the faces and apply boundary conditions on these faces. Otherwise, if it is not imprinted, then you can't apply pressure on only this zone. It will select all the face. So this is one of the advantage of imprint. There is another is Suppose I want a refined mesh in this localized zone, in this circle only. My area of interest is region inside this surface. So to do, while we do a meshing, I can select this face and I can define a different size or more refined size only for this face. So for meshing also it is helpful. Now suppose I change this imprint faces to slice material and then I generate. Now there are two solids generated. First is outside and second is inside. So it is same like cut material, but after cutting, what is solid inside is also kept. So there are two solids now. Now whatever options which we are seeing here are available only because this parent solid is in add material state. Suppose I change it to add frozen state, then this parent solid I am changing to add frozen state, and if I regenerate and I go to this second operation, then I have only limited options available: add frozen, add material, and slice material. The imprint and cut are not available because this parent geometry or base geometry is now in frozen state. So what can be done now? Suppose both are in frozen state, I can temporarily unfreeze, tool unfreeze any geometry. I will choose this geometry to unfreeze, then apply and generate. Now it is available for other commands which are not available for frozen geometry. Let me show it. Now there is some problems design modeler, like suppose I want to generate a sketch on this face. So I pick on this face and go to sketching, made one circle, then I try to extrude. Now you will see that whatever sketch I generated, new sketch, is actually a part of the old sketch. Like this is part of the sketch 2. So whatever sketch I am generating here is now part of a sketch 2. So, and if I do the cut material, the problem is whatever sketch I will generate on this face will be part of a sketch 2. It will automatically get assigned to plane 4 and sketch 2. So how to solve this problem? I want to do a new sketch on this face only, but not associated with the sketch 2. For this, there are other options you can use, like the sketch, this face is assigned with plane 4. Okay, so I need to identify first that plane, then I will go to plane 4. Sketch 2 is assigned with plane 4. Now I will just choose plane 4 and then I will just go for new sketch. Now there, sketch 3. Now sketch 3 is also now assigned to plane 4, but is not now related to sketch 2, it is independent sketch. Then I will choose sketch 3 and go to sketching, and then I will make a circle, go to extrusion. Now we can do whatever we want with that independent sketch. Then I will do imprint faces, generate. I will see imprint, this face is now imprinted, but it is not on other side, because we change this option. Then imprint faces, then if you say through all and selected bodies, it is not available selected bodies here, so I will just right I will just right click on this and edit selection, apply. Now these options are available. I will only select for this body. I don't want to select, there are not other bodies also, but if there had been some more bodies, then it will, this operation will be valid for all these bodies. So I want to restrict this operation only for this solid. So I can use this selected bodies. I choose only this body. Now this operation will be done on only on this body, and then I will again regenerate this operation. Now you will see the imprint operation has done on both sides. You can freeze geometries now. Just go to tool, freeze. All solids are now in frozen state. If you go and see, if you go and see the tools, now the freeze option is not available because all the geometries are now in frozen state. This is end of this tutorial. Thank you very much.